Hi, I'm Loren, and I'm a senior at Temple studying music therapy. And next year, I'll be interning as a music therapist in DC at the National Children's Medical Center. But I'm standing here today in front of all of you to testify of the Lord's faithfulness in my life. I grew up in a Christian household and was pretty much born into their church. As a 2-month-old baby, my parents took me to morning prayer every day, and I slept on the pews while my parents kneeled at the altar and prayed continuously. My grandparents woke up each morning at the crack of dawn to pray for all 8 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren up until their last days. I knew Sunday school answers, and I knew how to wear the good Christian girl face. Growing up, I felt like the church was home. My closest friends were church friends. My whole weekend consisted of being at church, and it became a huge part of who I was becoming. Transitioning into high school, there were a few tragic events that took place in my life, and it resulted into my church going through a breakup. People were hurt, people turned away, and everyone was confused, me especially. I struggled with bitterness, forgiveness, and the pressure of feeling obligated to step up as a leader because there was a lack of people. Church became a chore, a duty. It wasn't until my senior year in high school that I really understood the grace of God and desired to be in an intimate relationship with Him. As I was applying for different colleges, I researched churches that were nearby to make sure I would find a church to attend. My biggest reason behind wanting to leave Oklahoma was to find a spiritual home where I could heal, learn, and grow. And so when applying to Temple, I was able to find GCC's website and was excited to try it out because I love the fact that GCC was built upon prayer, the Word, and put an emphasis on missions. Prayerfully, I came and I found my way to the GCC booth at Temple Fest. And as a freshman, I was running on adrenaline and was super excited by the fact of meeting new people and doing new things while being in a new place. I thought this was the perfect opportunity to reset and be the person that I wanted to be, not the person that I was. I soon started to struggle with depression and feelings of inadequacy. This pattern of feeling lonely and that no one can and will really understand me put me in a place of not even wanting to share. During the weekdays, I was mostly in my room and didn't have the desire to meet people or do anything besides lay in bed. However, on the weekends, I would clean myself up and be the extroverted Loren. I felt as though the only thing I was really good at was putting on a mask. I battled with my identity because no matter what I did, I felt fake and undeserving. However, it was through these moments that God broke through the thickness of my heart. He brought spiritually sound sisters in my life to counsel and mentor me through inner healing. He casted out the lies that tirelessly ran through my head, and the Lord provided opportunities for me to surrender and eliminate fear by calling on the Spirit of God to fight the battle for me. My Father knew my plans even before I did, and He had gone before me to set my path straight, and I'm incredibly grateful that this journey of growth had taken place here at GCC. GCC helped me to redefine my understanding of what a biblical church ought to look like. And so as I go forth in my life and step into a new season, I earnestly pray that God will continue to use GCC and allow this church to be a part of the expansion of His kingdom here on earth. Thank you.